Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Spirit Journey, and today is March. Today's date is March 14, 2020, and the time is 9:51 a.m. Yeah, have an appointment later on today. Um, yeah, I get my music lessons today at 11 o'clock. And I'm just preparing some breakfast. I just fed my dogs. They were really getting antsy. Yeah, yeah. They're back at eating 2 meals a day, in the morning and in the evening. Yeah, my poor babies. And I gave them all haircuts. I had to do it one at a time. Yeah, I was getting out of sync with some of the responsibilities I had to do. And I looked at my little dogs, and they needed a grooming big time. So I wanted to take like one day out of the week. So I did my little girl Lily, I think it was Monday. I did my other little girl Lilac on Thursday, my little boy yesterday, which was Friday. Yeah, so if they all come in the room, oh yeah, some are in there. Let me show you them. If I can, let me turn the camera. Let me turn it. Okay, that's my little boy. Let me turn on the light. That's Lily. Lily, you might have seen earlier. Oh, that's my little girl. Let me turn the big light on. Okay, that's the crew. Hey, Lily. Yeah, that's the little crew here. You see little. Ooh. Say hello, Lavin. Say hello. Yeah, I got him yesterday. Yeah, I think it took me the longest to get him. That's my little peanut lilac. It is Lily. Lily, you my girl. You my girl, Lily. Yeah, look at them. The crew. Look at that. Yeah, that's my little crew. Yeah, yeah. They think it's more food time. Yeah, let me show you what I feed them. Okay, I give them these things. I just finished a bag. I bought 4 bags. Remember in the earlier video, I think it was last week or earlier this week, um, I ran out of food. I thought I had one more day supply of food for them, and that's the doggy vitamins. I keep it in there. Yeah, I had it in there for a while, the vitamins. Now I'm using them again. Got it. I want to use it up. But yeah, this is like chicken flavor, and that one's like beef. Okay, so Stella and Chewy's. And no, this is not a promotion. Yeah, I just want to show you some things that I've been doing. Yeah, I mean, it's not a big supply. See, I'm renting here. This is a 1-bedroom apartment. I love the place. As you know about this coronavirus, it's really like they're trying to scare you. Yes, good morning, viewer. You know, say hello in the chat room so I can say a hello back. What you're looking at now, some of the supplies that I bought. Well, I bought this, I think, Monday. I was running low on food. I had to do like some food shopping, and I said, this coronavirus thing is just it's intensifying the news about it. But personally, I think it's all hype. But I think it's good to be wise. So also, see, I had ran out of doggy food, and so I bought this peanut butter for them. This is just peanuts. It is roasted. I don't think it has any. Let me see. Let's see the ingredient. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay, peanuts. Okay, yeah. If it has all this funky stuff in it, I won't buy it. So they kind of I ran out of their food, and but I supplement. They ate for that day. They ate that one day. They had a big meal, the big breakfast. And so they weren't scheduled to eat. Oh, I had like this whole grain, not quinoa, millet for them for the evening. Um, but my little girl Lily, the white one, white dog, she didn't want to eat it. But my other dogs, Lilac and Lavender, ate their food. But Lily got sick. She started regurgitating. Her stomach had a lot of fluid in it, and she got sick in the next morning because she didn't eat her food, and they they stayed in that day. Well, I should say I stayed in that day, um, in particular, and so they weren't like high energy. Um, and I've done it before, with one meal a day. I did it for 1 week. Well, after that, I felt extremely guilty. I felt like a bad mommy. So I said, I'm going to make sure I have on hand just something to just curve him over if I can't get to the supermarket or she just wanted a little something in her tummy. So I said, okay, I'm going to get peanut butter. And these are like sardines. Oops, let me turn over. This is like sardines and water. Now, I actually got this for myself. Like when the coronavirus thing starting to pick up slowly, or last week, it was early this week, I say, let me just get some food just to tie me over for a week or two. So I got these are the sardines. I said tuna, I meant to say sardines. And then these are raisins. These are more peanut butter, okay? So I figured this is just to tie me over, just a little bit. Let me turn the camera. Let me turn the camera over. Okay, so I got it just to tie me over. But um, I'm concerned about lockdown. Now, I live in the city, Manhattan, and I'm not sure if I heard correctly, but they they may try to implement a lockdown. Well, they're doing a lockdown on New Rochelle. That's about an hour ride up north, and yeah, they're on a lockdown, and they're using the what do you call it? The National Guard to deliver food to those people there. Okay, and I think that some of the Broadway shows are canceled. And as you know, some of you, I told I was, oops, you can't see me, we're out of the light. Some of you, I told some of you that I'm working out in the gym. Yesterday was day 8 for me in the gym. I had a good workout. And my PT instructor, he was just telling me on the side that 8 of his clients called in that they're not coming in. Yeah, 8 of them. So it's affecting people. Now they already had to pay up front, so it's not like he's losing money, but still, your livelihood. And what about potential clients? Let's say someone to come in and sign up. So they're not going to sign up now. So it was something he told me yesterday. I saw him yesterday at the gym, and I had a good workout. So it had me really thinking. The things I have up here is it looks like a joke, but I did it. Oops, they get these pop-ups on the screen, but sometimes like uh, this is not enough. Now I thought, okay, just to tie me over just for a couple of days or maybe a week, just to supplement what I do have. But I'm thinking, oh, okay, hey, how you doing? Yeah. So I was thinking that this coronavirus thing really might intensify. I really think they're overhyping it because what was happening all along flu season, people were dying, but no one was quarantined or anything like that. And again, it's really those, I mean, anyone can get it. And I hope none of you get it. I hope I don't get it. They never discussed anything about dogs or your pets. Could they get it? I haven't brought them outside for about a week. They've been in all week. Yeah. I like to bring them out, but I don't know. Yeah. So I'm thinking today, after my music lesson, I think I might go get a big bag of some type of grain, something that has calories in it, in case you gotta really, um, in case they do a lockdown. I'm serious. In case they want to do something stupid and lock down New York City. So I think I'm gonna get some big bag of. I'll get my whole grain rice, my brown rice. If I get the rice, I'll get a big bag of it, a whole grain, and some beans or something I could cook. I do have some. Oh, I forgot. I did get 3 gallons of water. So it was just something, because you can go without food for a couple of days, but you better have water. So I did buy the other early in the week 3 gallons of water along with this stuff there, just like a supplement, you know. But I think get more stuff, get more stuff, get the rice and beans, something that you could easily feed yourself and my little dogs. My little dogs, one of them, they don't like the kibble anymore. I stopped giving them kibble because after a while, I don't know why, and it's also a Stella and Chewy brand, but the kibble, and I think something they have difficulty. It's not as digestible as this raw meat, what I just showed you in the refrigerator. Remember this thing here, the Stella and Chewy. That's raw meat. It's frozen, and then you thaw it out and you feed the dog the meat. Now they love it. It's easy to digest, but I'm thinking if they have a major crackdown and my little girl Lila getting finicky over the food, when dog won't eat, they won't eat. I'm serious. My little girl and my other little girl Lila, Lily, the white one, she did that last week. Dogs learn from each other. And my girl Lily was copying what Lilac used to do. Okay? Yeah, she heard me talking. Yeah, I see that you came back here. So, so Lily was copying what Lilac did with the food. And she got sick. And dogs don't seem to realize, hey, you better eat something. And these are what you call lap dogs. These are dogs that are bred just to sit by your side, to hug, kiss, you know. They don't have like strong GIs. But I thought Lily, the white one, did. But she got a little sick. Her tummy needed, had their GI has to constantly be food coming in and out. And so, yeah, so that's why I got this stuff there. The peanut butter for her. The raisins and stuff, that's for me if I need some energy. Or if I'm at the gym, I need something. Yeah, and I've been spending a lot of money on supplements. Yeah, the protein drinks. And I'm wondering, I have to realize that at this time, I have to conserve. So if I'm going to have to, remember that there's a video of this guy. He is a weightlifter, and he won it in his class. His Dr. Amin Ra, I think he calls himself, and he won a competition. They showed video of him at the competition lifting up this big thing, and he claims he eats one meal a day in the evening, which to me is a no-no for weight gain. But he works out. He does aerobics in the daytime, and then in the evening he does resistance training. And after that, his last training, he eats a meal. Yeah. Okay, I hear that they may shut down the country for 2 weeks or a month. Yeah. I heard something. They already shut down New Rochelle. That's upstate. Like an hour, uh, maybe 40-minute train ride up north. Yeah, so you have to conserve. And even though I want to eat all the natural food and everything like that, and but I have to be practical. Yeah. So it costs a lot of money to get these protein drinks. Let me show you what I bought. Sorry about that. My finger was in the way. Okay, I bought this. They gave it to me on sale. It's like a big bottle, and it cost me like 30 something bucks. And I have my vitamins for women. This cat's claw is for mental clarity, digestive enzymes. And then this is a heme iron. Heme iron is the iron that's found in the blood. So this is a blood-based iron from an animal, okay? So I bought these little things. This is my avocado oil, because I was doing the keto diet. I was in ketosis. It took me 3 days, and I did it for maybe 2 days after that. Then I stopped. I started eating carb. The young guy from the gym, convinced me don't do it. And this is like for pre-workout. They cost money. Let me turn the camera back. Yeah, so it costs money to get all these things. And sorry, oops, I did something there. Shit. Sorry about that. Something popped on the screen. I don't know how to get rid of it. Oh well. I'm gonna leave it just as it is. Sorry about that. Let me do this. Oh, how do you get rid of this? Something, I pressed something on the screen. Okay, I got rid of it. Okay, so I have to be careful about money. You know, money doesn't grow on trees, and this so-called hyped up virus, even though there's all those other viruses out there that, and people are dying from gunshots, um, a lot of things, and it's no state of emergency, or what they call national emergency. So I really think they're using this opportunity. Again, it started in China, and because China makes all our virtually all our products. When you go to a very, very large department store, hey, how you doing? Yeah, yeah. So when you go to those large department stores, not what do you call it? Those shopping places, look at where it's made, and I would say 90% of the time, it's made in China. If I said Japan earlier, I meant to say China. It's made in China. So you had all that drama in China, and then now, boom, it's brought here. But I really, I want to stay calm in this whole process. I want to enjoy my life, and I do want to go out. And when I went out yesterday, it was pretty empty. I mean, there were people there, but really not that. It's not like how you usually see it. So I think this is just yes, I'm staying home too. Okay, yeah. I would say, there's wisdom in everything. If wisdom is telling you stay at home, you better stay at home. Yeah, yeah, but stay calm. Yeah, they want you to get excited. So I still want to work out, and if I see people getting sick in that gym, don't go. What else? What else is known? Oh, I know there's something about the keto diet. Now, I tried the keto. It took me about 3 days to get in ketosis. I'm no longer in ketosis. I got off the keto diet Monday or Tuesday. Yeah, the new fella from the gym. Oh, you shouldn't go in that. It's bad for your body, blah, 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 blah. And I stopped. I said, um, let me just eat regular food. So yes, I'm eating regular food, but um, I don't really eat that much. I mean, I eat the carbs, but I really started thinking about this whole keto, all this dieting, and I say diet not as a weight loss thing, but just a lifestyle of eating, your eating choice. I started again thinking about something. Uh, I have a photo of, I think she's my great great grandmother. She died in the 1970s, but she was 107 years old, and she's being recognized in her the town that she's from, of being the centurion, you know. And I doubt she ate a keto diet. She was of mental clarity. Um, what else? And then I look at the so-called experts with these dieting. Now, I was watching a video earlier today. I'll make sure I get in the light. I was watching this video. I don't know his name, but he was a triathlon athlete, and he's probably not in his 70s. He's being interviewed by another guy. They look like they're in the same age bracket, and both Caucasian. And I look at them, and I said to myself, I don't. I stopped keto. I was not using the. Okay, I have to read faster. Yeah. So either way, I had to be really honest about my feelings. See, it's what feels right to you and what feels right to your specific body's needs. Now, this guy being interviewed was he was a jogger. He did marathons and then triathlons, and he was writing his books. But you hear about these people, joggers, who are dying of heart attacks, and then you look at them, and I said to myself, man, that guy doesn't look good. He didn't, in my opinion. I mean, if you're in all this ultra sports, but you're talking about health, I had to really evaluate, because now he's promoting ketos, but before he was promoting all this other stuff. And he was sick at the time. He explained that he was writing books, but see, a lot of people write the books, you know, that the athletes, and people will buy it because these were the athletes. But he said during that time when he was an athlete, he had irritable bowel syndrome. He was a sickly guy and arthritis in the feet. He attributed his arthritis in his feet because he was a jogger. But he claimed that no, it's the grains that he was eating. Okay? So it's like, what is health all about? See, a lot of these books, I feel that if you're popular, you can write about anything. And people will buy it, not because it works. And people don't see what you're doing behind the scenes. And we're seeing, like even in the weightlifting world, yeah, like you see in the weightlifting world, you see people who took steroids, including Arnold, allegedly, right? Yeah, look at videos with him now. He just had a show. It was either earlier this week or last week. He had this. These more pop-ups. He had this Arnold Classics is called, and he was handing the awards to some of the winners. And I looked at him, and I said, that guy doesn't look good at all. He looked tired. He's only about in his 60s. He might be maybe 66 years old, 67, okay? But he looked tired. The muscles that he once had, he does not have it. He looks like a retiree. So I'm starting to ask myself now, because see, I just had 8 days of gym. Okay, so I'm real new. I only had 8 sessions so far at the gym. And I want to get I want to get trimmer. I'm out of shape. I might be slim, but I'm out of shape, and I tire easily. That's why I got this iron. See that? It's heme iron. Heme is even when I went to nutrition school, I got my master's in nutrition, and I should know better about certain things. But I found out that they had heme iron. Heme iron is more absorbable in the body than iron that's found in foods. I mean, in like plants. So I am slightly anemic, and I believe that might be causing why I get tired so easily. And you see, I have the little dogs, and I want to. Sometimes my dogs don't want to walk. I see you like raisins. Yeah, yeah, I got the raisins. Yeah, I got the raisins because I got it, I think, Monday, because the news about the coronavirus started picking up. And so I got the raisins just to like, as a, like a snack, like a emergency food. Because I didn't have any, like, I'm about maybe 90% of all my food is all produce. That's in my refrigerator, okay? About 90%. Yes, great idea. Yeah. So I'm limited space. So I said, let me just just a time over in case I get little munchies. Um, I get the raisins. What else? And the sardines, and then the peanut butter I got for my little dogs in case they get a little hungry and need a little snack. But yeah, so I looked at Arnold, and I looked at that guy who wrote those books, and now he's pushing the keto diet. Okay, but I look at him. This guy does not look like he has vibrancy, and Arnold didn't. And I'm tired, and I only had eight gym sessions. You know, so what is it all about with health? What is health all about? Is health a keto diet? Is health jogging and being triathlon? I think, see, even with my workout, um, I told the guy, I said, look, I don't want anything that's going to put stress on my lower back. Yeah, some of these athletes, some of those real heavy bodybuilders, they have back problems, right? They have these back problems. I don't want pursuing so-called health to harm any part of my body. Because when you can't do anything because you overdid it in the gym or with wear and tear. See, you can't do all those things. I'm starting to wonder. I mean, the body has its resiliency, but come on, it's not. We're not made to do that 24/7. It's okay, you know, you're running away from a lion or something like that, and then you go into some cave. But for everyday activity, again, I think of that ancestor of mine. She reached 107 years of age. And her other siblings, they were like in their late 90s, and some of them were also in their hundreds. So, yeah, look at my sign there. Let food, let food be thy medicine, and medicine be thy food. I put that up there maybe 5 years ago. Yeah. And so, yeah, food is not these protein drinks, but I bought it. I said, boy, maybe, because I doing the workouts, like when I used to just walk, I felt wiped out. And I think what happens, what they call muscle recovery. And yeah, as you get older, I'm 57 years old. I'm 57. And your body doesn't work the same. Like, let's say you're 27. A 27-year-old and a 57-year-old is not the same thing. And so I have to be realistic about my abilities. In my mind, I might feel like a kid sometimes. But honey, when you look at your legs, yeah, I have some, what do you call, spider veins in my leg. I don't know how I got them. It could have been when I was a little heavier. The heaviest I've ever been was 150 pounds. That's 150, I'm saying. And then I was able to drop it tell me about you. Right, okay, yeah, yeah. You you get older, and your body doesn't work the same. And again, I the heaviest I've been was 150 pounds, and I feel at that weight for me, I'm 5 feet 7. I felt it in my thighs. Your thighs start to rub a little bit. So I felt like Jiminy Cricket, you know. I didn't like that. So I have to be realistic about my body. That this society, this culture, I live in New York City, and everybody is about trying to look like something that they're not. You can't sustain it. And if you try to sustain looking perfect, you're going to burn out. And so I want to be, I want to be candid, be clean, have a clean, dress clean. I I don't put those tips on. I really want to promote being a natural look. I have no makeup, nothing. I might look like I have no makeup. Yeah, I am a little tired from the gym, but I see that the so-called experts and the so-called athletes and mega athletes, when they reach in their 60s, forget it. They look horrible. So I have to be mindful of how far I want to do this. I think I told you, yeah, I told you guys earlier this week. I'm thinking about I'd like to do a competition, a possibly a bathing suit competition for my age range, and but I want to do it natural. I mean, um, I don't want to do something that after everything is all done, like even if I don't compete, I still want to be in shape. My tummy, you know, my back be hurting. I have a weak core, like the torso. My chiropractor saying you have a weak core, so you need to strengthen your tummy, your buttocks, and your back. You need to get uh, more strength in it, so you could, you'll feel better. And I think you're right. I am extremely weak. Um, and what's weird is that I walk. And I thought, boy, all the walking that I do with my dogs or by myself, no, that's not coronavirus. There's a tickle throat. But yeah, I thought I should be in shape. It could just be age, you know? So maybe um, try to reserve my body for essential stuff. I do want to get firmer, though. I don't want a belly. And I have been taking pictures of me because I want to see like a before and after. Yeah, I want to at least get firm um, and still do my walking. I want to be able to walk my dogs or carry my dogs if they too tired to walk and not be in pain. And I think that's another reason why I joined because my back, my little girl Lily, she wanted me to pick her up while we were outside. And I feel like the by the shoulder blade, the right part of my right shoulder blade felt like a knife in it. I mean the left side of my right shoulder blade, like a knife in my back. It was hurting me. And sometimes I feel like I want to cry because I may not understand why I might feel so tired. So yeah, I have basically a plant-based diet. And yes, I bought my eggs. I like eggs. And I have chicken. So what I have here, let me show what I'm having here. Let me get it. Okay, I have this something on the stove. Let me show you what's on the stove. Okay, let me get. Oops. Let me get this. So what that is, I have cabbage, and underneath the cabbage is chicken bits. And I put a little sea kelp in it. Okay. I put a little salt. Yeah, the green stuff is powder, that kelp and cabbage, and underneath the cabbage is chicken. Okay. Yeah. So I would say in short, eat what your body feels comfortable with. Those mega athletes and stuff. Um, that's just it, mega athletes, and you really don't know what they did to get there. And it turns out with some people, some of those athletes and weightlifters, that they did steroids, and it's doing enough. See, it catches up to you. It catches up to you. That's why I really wanted my channel. I really want to be honest with myself. If I don't feel like putting on makeup or looking, I'm going to be real. Because at one point, it's all just going to hang out. And I want to enjoy life. I want to enjoy walking my dogs. And again, I'm cutting back on at least how I do my YouTube videos because of my neck. So I don't want to do any video editing. So this is a live stream. And so here, I don't have to do anything later. Don't have to edit. It's just good to go. Let's see what else. Yeah, I bought nuts also to help me, satiate. Teas. Yeah, and I told you I'm taking music lessons. So yeah, Spirit Journey wants to venture out. I want to meet more people, and I want to do the more meditation. Yeah, yeah. I told you about the herbs that I was taking for the meditation. Excuse me. So yeah, I gotta learn how to uh, juggle my time. I still have to do my finances that I'm about a week and a half behind on. But yeah, so you take care of you, but you also have to take care and juggle your finances, cleaning up your place, um, taking care of what's really important, and I felt guilty that I wasn't paying enough attention to my little dogs. Those are my family. And anything else could happen out there. But my little girl, Lily especially, she's there for me. When I get cranky, sometimes I get cranky, but she's there. 24/7, she follows me everywhere. So I think that's what's really worth it. So again, with this spirit journey that I'm on, it's about how to juggle your personal life, your professional life, all that, and to ask yourself what's really important. Is it important just to do the videos and make people think you're one way when you're not? Or is it about, hey, you can share a little bit on YouTube, um, but balance it out and, spend time with your family. Yeah. So that's why I can't think of anything else. But yeah, I have to get ready to go to music class, and I'm probably going to see all those in the music district. I mean the theater district. A lot of closings, and it's probably going to look like a little ghost town. And I think after the class, it's only for 1 hour. Um, I'll probably go get the rice and beans and stock up because if they have a real shutdown, I just want to at least I have the rice and beans to feed my dog, and they better eat it. Yeah. So I thank you again for watching, you guys, and yeah, I'll keep you posted on anything new that's happening in New York City with this coronavirus. My working at the gym, and how it's affecting how all this scares affecting my PT instructors. Yeah. So enjoy your day. That's right. Enjoy your day too. Okay. So take care and see you next time. Bye bye.